Okay, so I'm going to do the mini-max sum problem on HackerRank. And it says here, given 5 positive integers, find the minimum and maximum values that can be calculated by summing exactly 4 of the 5 integers, then print the respective minimum and maximum values as a single line of two space separate long integers. Okay, so our output should look like this, given this input right here. And okay, so I guess we're always going to receive 5 integers like we have in this array right here. And then we want, for the minimum sum, add the 4 smallest numbers. And then for the maximum sum, we're going to add the 4 largest integers. In this case, it's 16 for the minimum, 24 for the maximum. So I guess one way to go about doing this is, so this input is sorted, but I don't think that it's always going to be sorted. But if it is always sorted, you could just add the first 4 elements of the array, and that's going to give the minimum value. And then to get the maximum, you can just add the last 4 values, and that would give you the maximum value. But that's only if it's sorted. So I guess you could sort the array and then do it that way. But I guess maybe a better way would be to just get the minimum value and the maximum value, and then you could subtract the minimum value from the total of the sum. So basically what you would do is you would add all of these numbers together, and then that's going to give you the total. And then if you subtract the minimum value, that's going to give you the max value right here. And then if you subtract the max value, that's going to give you the minimum. So I guess in this case, the total value of all of these would be 25. And then if you subtracted the 1, that gives you the 24. And 25 minus the 9 would give you the 16. So yeah, that should work. And then you just have to print it out. So I guess you console log. So I'm solving this with JavaScript. And let's see. Okay, so we write it here. So in this case, we need to find, okay, so let's find the let min, let max. So we want the minimum and maximum values, and this is an array. So let's loop through the array. Let's I equals 0, I is less than array.length. So let's loop the array, and then let's go ahead and set these to 0. And then if the current value in the array is greater than the max value, max equals the current value. And then we can do the same, and that's going to give us the max value, and then we can do the same with the minimum value. So let's make that min, and then if the current value is less than the minimum value, it's going to give us the minimum value. All right, so this is going to give us the max value, and that's going to give us the minimum value. Now let's see. Once we got those, let's get. So we should also get the total value. So let total equal 0, and then total plus equals the current value in the array. It's going to give us the total. And then after we loop through all of that, we have the minimum and maximum values. So we'll call this the min answer but we could just put that at the bottom, I guess. We can console log out the results, and then for the minimum answer, it's going to be total minus, what comes first, min or max? I think min. Yeah, so the minimum sum, and then we print out the maximum sum. So the minimum sum is going to be the total minus max, and the minimum is going to be total minus, I still think I got that backwards, max. And that should be min. I think that should work. Actually, just test it. Okay, so we printed it backwards, but we also got the total, your output. Yeah, printed it backwards, and so it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Minimum equals current value. Yeah, so total minus max, and total minus min. And so my output was this, so it's off by 1. So we're the minimum. Okay, so what's going on here? Current value. Okay. Oh, so actually that should be, yeah, this shouldn't be 0. We shouldn't initialize it to 0. We should initialize it to the first element in the array. So we'll do array. Yeah, shouldn't work. Run code. Pass those test cases. Let's see if we pass the rest of the test cases. And it passes. Okay.